And we're back outside of Heaven's Night, ready to explore more of Silent Hill 2. Whenever I see a game title and 2, I was tempted to add The Revenge, but it doesn't really work for this one, with it being a completely different story to the first game.
That is a long truck type thing.
No health drinks on it, though.
Ah, there's Laura.
Over there!
Thanks, Maria, for pointing it directly in front of us.
But, again, I suppose flashbacks to Silent Hill 1, following a little girl through the fog.
Oh, very much so. And this is the point, I think, where it starts to become a staple of Silent Hill.
We've got Brookhaven Hospital.
A different hospital from the first game.
I think it would be quite tedious if it was the same one, so...
It's generous enough to give us the map right at the beginning.
Yeah. There's nothing really interesting. I think he's already missed a door. He walked past one.
Oh, he's probably got some sort of system for going around and hitting them all.
That one's locked.
And you can always check your map and come back to doors that you've missed anyway. Always a good idea to check before you leave the floor. Oh good, the basement has a boiler room. It's always good if the basement has a boiler room, I find.
Yeah, because there's the reception door right at the beginning.
Always fun places.
That one's locked too. Oh, they don't need to get into that middle bit.
Or do they? Hey, Maria does that weird teleporty thing again.
Yes. It's very off-putting.
You get used to it.
I think I'm assuming it's so that, you know, she's not in the way in these small rooms.
It is. It tucks her out of the way where there's not anything vital to pick up, I believe. Although I think that desk with the...
Bits of paper, yeah.
Is that a typewriter? Yes.
Something written on it.
Let's see what this says. And we take the key, the purple bull key.
I quite like those notes, because obviously references to an other world and it being real or not real.
Very relevant.
Teleporting Maria.
You've got to see her. Back into the sort of reception area.
Yes, this strikes me as the next sort of big area. Is the apartments being our last big area, so we're going to have lots of exploration of rooms and picking up keys and bits and notes and...
Yes, that's right. And aren't you glad you can't get into the toilets? Bad things happen. That's nice.
It's a good attention to detail. You can walk into it, shove her aside, have her go,
The lighting's a little bit strange behind her. It does seem to light her up quite a lot as well. As you can see there. I wonder if that's intentional or a bug. stairwell.
Get onto the stairs, yeah.
But we don't like the stairwell.
I assume he's going to check that he's looked it in everywhere.
I think so, yes.
So we've got quite a few locked doors. I think there was 3.
Yes, that does look. I'm not sure if you can click on the keypad next to the door separately or not.
I don't know. Oh, there's the other door to the kitchen, but I don't think we can get to it.
No, I think there was too much stuff in the way.
But yes, we have the 2 rooms by the reception. Yeah,
there's like tables and chairs and whatnot.
And the other bit is, I think, getting into those rooms over there. We can't get into either.
Did we try the director's office and places like that?
Yeah, we tried all of those. They're all locked. So you can't get downstairs from there.
Shunted into Maria again there.
Oh.
I hear the pitter-patter of feet.
We have nurses.
Yes, are these called bubblehead nurses in the second game?
I entirely forget.
Because I think it's puppet nurses in the first game, good lighting there. I think it's puppet nurses in the first game and sexy bubblehead nurses for James.
That's because they have noticeably shorter skirts. Though they're still a bit of a ways off from the ultra-sexy nurses of the film, I think. Oh, it's so dirty and grimy. It's great.
And the room's quite bad as well.
More typewriters.
Aha!
So we have a code.
About someone who don't know.
God, Maria doesn't have to get in the way.
Oh, she's not that bad. So plenty to explore still.
Yes, I think like the first, so a lot of it's not actually anything you can get to. We'll just be doing the initial trek of going, the door is jammed, the door is jammed.
This door's made of peanut butter, this door's made of jam, etc. Or etc, depending on how accurate you want to be.
There's a lapis eye key and some shotgun shells. I
Is
think
that lapis lazuli?
Yes. I think we have 2 keys now.
Yes, the purple bull key, which is more of a card than a key, and a lapis lazuli key, which is more difficult to pronounce.
Stomp on her head.
Once again, such wonderfully detailed rooms, and once again, remember, this is PS2 era. If you look at other games which were released contemporaneously with Silent Hill 2, what you'll find is that they all look hideous in comparison a lot of the time.
Whereas this still looks, really great to look at now.
I mean, yes, this is the PC version, yes, it's running in a higher resolution, but that attention to detail, those textures, are all PS2 era. Not even particularly early.
No.
Sorry, not even particularly late PS2 era, but relatively early.
I thought she was going to get him.
We could have picked up a pipe, although it's not actually a particularly effective weapon, so it's not dreadfully important.
That's the room we just came out of.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, so it is.
So you've got 3 more rooms and then we can get back onto the stairwell. I think he ran past an extra one, but we'll see. It's a bit of a shame you can't give Maria a weapon.
You have to wait until Silent Hill 4 to give your compadre a weapon. Let's see, did we hit everywhere? We haven't hit M4. We haven't attempted the E, the elevator? Yes, elevator. But perhaps because they're floor switching mechanisms, we're avoiding them. And it's locked anyway. Yes, I think we might be avoiding those for now. Once more, an interesting corridor.
Mm.
And once more, sort of a difference in theme, visual theme, because this place is a bit more... less hospital-y, I suppose.
If it is, it kind of feels old-fashioned to me.
But we'll find out more about this possibly old-fashioned to Michaela part of the hospital next time. After our talkie. So, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.